Mirage is where this one takes place. A map that Tunnel Fire don't have a lot of gameplay on. As mentioned, both their recent games were losses, one to Mouse and then one to a Turkish team that is not particularly well established. So it's a not great sign considering what we saw from Aurora.
No, but it's important for Aurora just to play their own game. Tunnel Fire will be starting on the CT side, and look at this. It's a fast-paced play in towards B already. Utility lined up on Railway, already throwing that one in. Tunnel Fire got to defend with the dual Berettas.
Let's see if they can do it. Utility raining through. Immor holding strong with the dualies. They'll attack, all of them in fact, but no connecting kills. Looking for more as well. There comes the dualies. Gets Railway, and he's trying to reposition here, but Lucky is taking down Paz. Immor, though, long range, getting it done. Sugar trades him out, which now puts it into a 3 versus 3. The bomb has gone down. No kit on any of these players, and no utility either. Just looking for the straight-up duels. Sugar tucked into a... Oh, XANTARES is going to catch the timing on Lucky. Removes him, gives him the advantage, pushing through now. And hounding these players. Sugar is still staying alive, despite it all. Swaps to a block on the floor to keep fighting, but XANTARES has found him. Chiron, though, deals with him. 1 versus 1 now. Repositioning, spotted on the cross. Toxic now has to try and chase him down. There's just no time. Trying to go for the fight, but Chiron is playing this to perfection and even gets the final kill.
What a clutch from Chiron. You talked about him, Lucy. You said, okay, he needs to step up for Aurora if they want any success in Mirage. And, well, what impact he's already found. Converts the pistol. 1 versus 3. Really nicely done from him. And just staying alive as well. Knows that Woxic needs to defuse. The time and the pressure is all on the Turkish team. And the fact he just dances his way through towards market, really good start.
See if they can continue it. Is the force up from Eternal Fire, and we see the scout out for Woxic. The scope weapon in his hands. And off that initial smoke, they're going to make their way back towards A. Getting ready for a hit over this side of the map. XANTARES tucked in close, can swing on contact, has Immor to support as well. And Woxic, as mentioned, with that scout holding Palace.
Much more direct from Aurora on their T side. There comes the flashbang, perfect. XANTARES, he gets 2, drops the bomb. Now he can upgrade himself to a rifle if he needs to. Immor to contain the Palace players in. And there's already a flank Major. He's waiting in the wings to catch out Delusion. Or these players through Palace. Major's done it all. Delusion last alive versus 5. And he can't get past the scout of Woxic. Eternal Fire. Steal that one completely away.
What a perfect force buy. They win every single engagement they go for. What a great double up from XANTARES too with the MP9. Even gets the drive-by tag onto Delusion as he tries to bail. We'll see that there once again. And then Major catches up both. It looked like he was done for. It looked spotted. I thought the sound cue would come through. They'd spotted him both as they come through, but he just turns around and domes them both.
Force back in for Aurora. Just armed with the Deagles. They've got the Kevlar, though, to try and support. Delusion didn't elect to get any armor. XANTARES, that's a big nade. Huge nade, in fact. Delusion brought down so low. Woxic can now just peek onto this, and the body shots, they'll be enough for a kill.
Let's see the Scout Masterclass. That's 1. That's not his. That's XANTARES getting that one. In fact, XANTARES getting 2. He is hungry for a few more. Looks like one might be presented. Railway in towards the underpass is going to get shut down. Sugar dealt with Immor. But unfortunately, no bombs, so he can't steal away a little plant here. Major's found that one. Actually, I think he's run straight past it because they know exactly where Sugar is, and they want to deal with him.
This pace on the flank. I wonder if that's just going to be a thing in the gun rounds. Major's now spots Sugar. Yeah, Major's found a lot of these gaps. So it'd be interesting to see how Eternal Fire changed tact coming forward on the gun rounds. It's going to have to be an eco for Aurora because they invested the Deagles and the Kevlar into this. And Eternal Fire, they've got potential to start off strong.
All right, good initial rounds, but now it's going to be against an eco. So a good position to get that 3rd round for Eternal Fire. Can keep this MP9 and Scout in the mix so he can upgrade potentially into the follow-up to that AWP. Been eager to see his hands on that one. Well, he has been making it work just fine with the scout at the moment. Nice tag on Sugar, looking for more. Can't quite connect it, but this is where XANTARES activates. He can come out and do some damage. Once it gets another, and XANTARES with a nice little one tap to close it out.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Here's where the true test begins for this defense, because Aurora will now be bringing out the weaponry. Despite losing the pistol, Eternal Fire have been pretty prolific on the defense so far, but here's where the guns come into play. Here's where Aurora can really start to establish some sort of presence on the map. Woxic, AWP.
Here it is. We're missing it in Vertigo, but it's not going to be what gets the opener. It's going to be Chiron catching off Paz on that late cross towards short. This is the timing, and it's caught off. XANTARES playing around the smoke. Nice HG towards top mid. That one's going to do a bit onto Lackey. The guns are out, and Aurora are making them work. Putting space in towards mid. Now start to reposition and make a decision as to where they want to take this one.
I like this position from Chiron. Oh, I think he's been spotted by XANTARES. Not quite.
Surely.
All right. No. Good, well-timed smoke, though. Major puts that one down perfectly. Aurora thinking about taking the B apartments, but not quite. Halted by the utility. Chiron's still here in middle, and look at Major. He's crept really close up with this MP9.
Yeah, it's a tough angle to clear, but it's generally only good for one. And look at the rotations. They aren't going to be here anytime soon. It really has to be the double, and well, that's going to be the first. Can't quite convert that second, and here we go. XANTARES has rotated. Talk about a headshot. Feels so lucky, but Immor gets caught crossing through the smoke. A lot of pressure on XANTARES. 10 for 1 at the moment. He's the only defender on this side. Woxic is making his way over. This is the danger duo, but now it's just the danger one. Woxic left alone in a 1 versus 3. AWP in hand, has a kit, a smoke, and a flash, so could consider giving this one a look in, but does feel all but impossible. So if a kill doesn't present itself to him immediately, he's just going to start to back on out.
Yep, there we go. Needs to hold on to the AWP. Eternal Fire got a lot of economy built up at the very least. Can drop Emor pretty easily. Woxic just wants to hold on to this AWP. But good round by Aurora. Find the little bit of a timing in towards the B apartments, clear out the only player that's really defending it. It's only an MP9, so it's not really heavily fortified, and XANTARES only gets 1, which by normal standards, that's pretty good. If he just gets 1 kill, that's plenty. That's your job done.
I think the biggest issue in that round was actually Immor going down in connector, pushing that smoke, trying to sort of catch a timing to flank through short, because XANTARES was already on site, gotten that 1 kill. If Immor is able to come and join him rather than going down immediately, or, you know, just waits for the smoke and comes a bit later, XANTARES can be a bit more passive. That retake's a little bit more comfortable. Fortunately tries to force the issue and doesn't work out. Looks like he's used the smoke to extinguish the flames to give himself an angle to work with, and it results in a lovely kill onto Chiron. Now he can throw a flash in to support XANTARES. He's looking for the pick. Going to deal with Lackey, and now he can fall back. 2 very nice openers for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, Emor not overstepping the mark this time. Sugar's been brought down low in towards Palace. Decides to back up. Molotov, is that going to force Railway forward? Yes, it does. Needs to run back through the molly. Takes a lot of damage. Yeah, they've really got no map control here, Aurora. They can get the bomb, that's completely fine. They're making inroads towards underpass, but that's about it. They haven't really got any mid control. They can't really go anywhere.
There's a gap in AWPs, there's 2 now out. Major's got 1 over towards the B bomb site. Lucian gonna get caught off by XANTARES, just walking through looking for the info, and now his 2 teammates, they're making their way up through A ramp. Nimor is jump peeking this one, and in fact they're actually repositioning, gonna go towards Palace, which that's being currently held by XANTARES. It's gonna be a difficult one to get past, and then Woxic is also close by, so he can come and swing for the fight as well. I'll actually even just be saving this, unless they go for a very late pop, but it does feel like they're just gonna hold on.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go for this. That was just nicely done. It's just the AWP firstly getting the kill in towards middle. XANTARES being then alerted the position in mid because Woxic catches out Lackey, making footsteps towards the bottom of window. It's just another multi-kill. Eternal Fire, they're not giving any advantage away. They're not overstepping the mark of Aurora. They're just walking straight into the setups right now.
See what Aurora have to show us. They're going to have another chance here with the guns. Delusion, Mach 10 now. So if the economy not really being great. Other players going to Palace. Chiron leading the charge. Might just be a fast one. Might just be going for the pop here. Immor, he could get caught off guard, and he is. Chiron gets that open as XANTARES. Now he's on notice. Brings over. Nice kill onto Railway. Bomb is going to go down now, though. And this is 4v4 retake. What a peek from Lackey. Deals to XANTARES. Oxic rotating over, and that flashbang is going to fully white him, and Lackey gets another.
Yeah, perfect round from Aurora. Really good response. Just a contact play out towards Palace. Immor not ready for that at all. Expecting maybe a flashbang, maybe a little piece of utility. No. Chiron leads the charge. XANTARES gets one that's caught out with grenades. It's just these dry peaks that are catching out Eternal Fire. Aurora 4-3, working their way back now.
Good stuff from Aurora. We saw pretty good T-side from them, to be honest, on Vertigo. Pretty impressed by some of the rounds they had to show. And wide swinging on to XANTARES. I like it. I like that from Lucky. That's not one you often win. It's good to see the confidence is still there with this Aurora Gaming squad. So now close out deficit to 1. Mage is still with the second AWP. I don't think this has been noticed yet because they haven't gone to B. So that's still a bit of an ace up the sleeve for Eternal Fire if they do put pressure over there. They'll be walking into that scope. Lucky's once again going for the contact. Starting to clear up. They've worked out that there's maybe a bit of a gap here. XANTARES has been focusing in towards mid, so Lucky's trying to exploit the A-bomb site. XANTARES is now firmly focused over here, but he has to be careful. Chiron looking to push through, going to catch him off guard. Sugar gets a kill as well. And Railway deals with Paz. This is all falling apart.
Ooh, Woxic does get one. It's just the 2 AWPs on the retake. However, that grenade does a little bit of damage towards Delusion. 2 players in from CT. Major considering going through the jungle vents, but thinks better of it. Bomb can now be put down. Aurora, these contact plays, they're working out in their favour. This time it's a split over towards the A-bomb site, catching XANTARES off guard. They're even walking through their own smokes.
Yeah, looks like considering giving this a look in if he does see something. Baits out the shot from Delusion, so now he knows where this AWP is posted up. Has a smoke he can drop forward for the bomb. Has to get past Chiron. Sitting on the stairs, nice headshot. Major from the same angle, and it's the same outcome. Another headshot from Chiron. Evens us up 4 apiece.
Yeah, it's just these quicker players are catching Eternal Fire off guard. They're not ready for the amount of pace Aurora Gaming are bringing to their executes, especially in towards mid in that round. Chiron just completely catches off XANTARES. They even smoke top connector Aurora Gaming, and Chiron just completely walks through it. Literally as that one's about to bloom, takes XANTARES to the grave, and that's going to be a pause being called in for Eternal Fire.
Needed one. That's a difficult one to lose. That double AWP investment doesn't give up anything. The CT-sided Mirage does tend to be the stronger one. We are in a CT-sided meta generally. They got barely anything to work with into this one. It's a light buy. They're playing for the follow-up. And this is the Chiron show. Mentioned him in the pregame. He was the one that had to step up, and he's doing it in spades.
XANTARES still up there as well, 13-4. Major does actually find the opener on towards Sugar. Okay, only rifle that has been brought on over. Paz trying to get up close to the 5-7, but Lackey, well, he's found him out. Going to swing onto this angle. Paz is gone. Suddenly, This bomb site belongs to Aurora, and there's no way for Eternal Fire to get back in unless Woxic hits some bangers.
Well, Delusion's dealt with one. This one feels incredibly difficult. Nice smoke as well, going to slow things down further. And yeah, already you can see they're just saving the armor, the recovered AK. Just a bit more into that follow-up round. Major can also drop an AWP over as well. So that'll be vital. We saw a few good rounds in Voxic. Good stuff from Aurora. They lose the opener, but then they just put their pedal to the metal. Straight out the B-bomb site. Deal with that sole player there, and the site is theirs.
Yeah, these T-side rounds are working a lot better for Aurora because they've got a game plan straight out the gate. In each one of these rounds, there's a clear intention behind all of their movements, and the fact that they're all on the same page throughout the majority of the round because it's so quick means that there's no doubt in their mind in the mid-round if things don't really fall to plan. So it's nice that they are just working this one together. I think a single AWP defense as well would benefit Eternal Fire. Because of these faster plays, it means the rifles can be that little bit more dynamic. Maybe you want to put Woxic more over in towards the connector so he can just rotate a little bit more freely.
Oh, lucky contact play deals with Woxic. No freedom for him. Immor does get the kill in response, but it's expensive. He's brought down low. Paz looking to try and fight in towards mid, and they, like for a second, they weren't going to respect that smoke. Eternal Fire are able to slow down this onslaught early, and oh, Major, nice kill into Sugar. They have the man advantage once again. Chiron, he's just walked through the smoke. Oh, this could be the unraveling. Gonna catch Paz sleeping, catches him off guard. That's a kill. Still another player on the site, but not anymore. Delusion is here and deals with him. XANTARES swings through and can't quite convert the spray. Chiron comes out ahead in the aim duel. And Aurora, they steal this one away.
Oh, this AWP has to be saved now. No money. Again, here's a response for Eternal Fire. They're trying to get aggressive towards an extremity. They try and push ramp, but Lackey, he just goes for the peak. Completely catches off Woxic, and Emil can't do anything about that. They flash back, that's fine, but Aurora, they take control over towards middle, and it's such an important piece of the puzzle for their attack because they can then really just set the tempo anywhere else. And Chiron pushing through that smoke on short just really was the last straw for Eternal Fire. 6-4. However, it's looking very good for Aurora.
Yeah, outside of those opening rounds where Eternal Fire got off to a good start, 4 rounds, and now it's suddenly all in Aurora's direction. They're getting all of the momentum, finding some great openers, and even that one, Eternal Fire had the man advantage, but Chiron, another fantastic round. Disrespects the smoke, walks on through, catches Paz. Delusion gets that kill on the back of sight, and then XANTARES, he's running over to try and save the day, but they're ready for him. Chiron deals with him. Nice boosts coming through to give Delusion this angle in towards connector, but not going to be peaked on the other side. They have managed to bring out the AWP, so that's that save one to come across, and they've brought a couple of rifles around it.
Has to be the round that Eternal Fire win then. Because otherwise their economy is going to be in disarray. Aurora can then suddenly get themselves up to 8 or potentially 9. Taking things a lot slower here. Eternal Fire, they've shown that they are willing to push in towards ramp, willing to push the issue. So Aurora just slowing things down. They're waiting for a mistake to be made by this CT side, but it's not coming in. Eternal Fire, they're holding their ground. Emor, this is a delicate angle over towards Palace. Could catch off Sugar.
Slowly making their way back to this A-bomb site. This is where the AWP is. Emor, such a close angle. Oh, Woxic, he starts to reposition. That's just as like he's going for the peak, but then he falls back. The flash is going to give the alert, but Sugar finds Immor. So much pressure now onto Woxic. Doesn't want to overpeak this one. There is an AWP on the other side. Paz found a good kill onto Chiron, though. That's a big kill to find. That's another onto Lucky. How's he done that? Oh my god, Paz!
Paz! Makes this round doable. Walks it through the smoke as well. Delusion with a no-scope. But Major, what is that from Paz?
2 1-digs, and then the third through the smoke with the AK. What a saving grace that he has brought to this round. Takes it back for Eternal Fire. That was Aurora's to win. They found that kill. Sugar gets the opening. Woxic forced off the angle. They have a way in. But Paz, unaccounted for, just hits all these incredible shots. Gets him that fifth.
Yeah, no wonder a timeout's being called. That hurts. That's a heartbreaking way to lose that round if you're Aurora, because it looked really good up until then. You'd flashed Woxic back off the angle, you dealt with Emor in Palace, and suddenly out of nowhere, the most unlikeliest hero in the Eternal Fire team has just done that to you.
Back of it, Eternal Fire immediately. Double AWP once again, wanting to give this one a shot. Major has his hands on that one that he can take over towards the B bomb site. Aurora making their intentions known early. It's 5 players making their way out towards A. Woxic with a chance onto the open. Doesn't quite hit it. Immo. He's going to get mollied off. Drops the smoke that he can play around. And well, he's fighting in it and he's burning, trying to survive here in the smoke and the flames. And XANTARES is here to support as well. And to slow things down, Immo finds a kill. XANTARES is still fighting. Drops the bomb too. Immo gets another and they just cannot get past him. Delusion and Sugar, nothing they can do here. Looking for the opening though, and that's potentially a way in.
Emor is still low. XANTARES brought down to half. Not out of the realms of possibility, but needs to recover the bomb, and it's completely isolated over towards the A bomb site. Another grenade. Brings Delusion down a little bit further. That's all Emor though. The fact that he just stays alive under Palace and somehow gets 2 kills. Just kind of slaloming his way just around the wooden pillars. Makes it so difficult for Aurora to get in. Sugar on a bit of a solo campaign. Has been hurt by Major. It has been removed by Major. So now it's just Delusion 1 versus 4. No say in this round. Just needs to try and hold on to the AWP.
That's not even looking likely. Major is pushing with his AWP. So if Delusion does go in this direction, he might be in trouble. He's going to expect Major to be all the way back at the B bomb site because that's where his teammate went down. Oh, clears it. Delusion, what a heads-up play. At the very least to be able to hold on to the AWP. But that's going to be about it. Nothing more to be said in this round. XANTARES is even going on the hunt. Delusion's aware of it though. Oh, he looks the wrong way and he's going to get caught out at the end.
Yeah, picks up the AWP. I mean, it makes sense on a map like Mirage because you can give it to Major, he can go post up towards B. It just means that you got another player that can help out more towards middle or A, strengthen that side of the map, and Aurora, they've been really focusing on the A bomb site. So it makes sense to a certain extent.
Six, closest can be between these two teams. Now you see Major's AWP again. Get boosted up quickly from Paz so he can get into a nice, fast hold. That's a T smoke. What do you make of that one?
Oh, well. It's a little bit unexpected, but it works. Lackey finds Paz. Can't quite get out the window, though, so will burn alive. That's a Molotov Mastodon, but look at Chiron. Oh, he's trying to make his way through towards window, but XANTARES will remove. There's a player in connector as well that he has to contend with, but Emor is holding for that eventuality. Can't really dispatch of Railway, though. XANTARES, he's here, will trade him out. 3 versus 2.
Good kill from XANTARES. But now look at Sugar. He's making his way through the back lines. This is still so weird. Despite the advantage, he slipped through. They've got 2 players over here towards A. Major's back his turn. Sugar's going to find this kill. Oh my god, what a no-scope from Major. Unbelievable. Sugar, that was his kill by rights. Even gets a dink through. Delusion can get through to the site to plant the bomb. Actually, he's looking for the fight and he finds a nice one onto Major. That's actually huge. This now puts him up at the 1 versus 2. Both of these CTs coming from different positions. Delusion gets spotted on the jump. XANTARES is there. 3 in the round, and Eternal Fire will take back the lead.
So that's why Major's got the second orb. I'm speechless. Please tell me we've got that on replay, because that is absolutely absurd. That is a pure reactions moment.
Yeah, he absolutely got jump scared there. Spins around, hits the no scope. Respect.
Oh.
Not gonna get to see it. Alright. Nature's actually ahead of Oxic on the AWP. 5-6 at the moment. As XANTARES is the one leading the charge. As expected, 18 for 7. Only player on the team in double digits, and only 1 of 2 in the server. It's Chiron on the other side, 11 kills.
Yeah, that's pretty mental. Partial investment in for Aurora, pass with the grenade. XANTARES to follow up. Could be kill number 20 in this round potentially. As it's just a Glock, a Deagle, and a Scout to contend with the entirety of the defense. XANTARES even through the wall. Alright. Definitely doesn't want to exit the RMR just yet. Lackey, good tag on the Scout, but then XANTARES will step in once again. Delusion last alive in towards Palace. Emor doesn't get caught off guard. Eternal Fire win out the half, 8 rounds to 6. Can they make it a 9th?
Looking like they have it all with them to do it. Aurora will have the full investment into this one. We're playing for it, and once again, Delusion has the AWP. We'll see if XANTARES can continue his reign of terror here. Really is the XANTARES go kill strategy at the moment, and it is working out. 21 kills. The only other player that's even in double digits is Chiron, who's still in 11. And XANTARES is 10 more than him.
Oh, Woxic. Good catch out, Lackey. Although they do flash it. Emor's here, though. Second line of the defense. But look over towards B. That's the real final destination for Aurora. Major getting boosted up. Oh, he does hit the shot. He's quite fast on this AWP. And Paz, well, he's here as well. The entirety of Aurora gets shut down. It's just Railway left. And, well, he's at ramp.
He's on the wrong train home here. Nowhere near the bomb site. Nowhere near the bomb. More gonna spot him out as well, so they know exactly where he is. Flashbang to push him off, and they're gonna finish him off. Woxic gets the final kill. 9-6 is the half as Eternal Fire take the lead on their opponent's map pick of Mirage. We're gonna go to a very short break, and then we'll be back to see if Eternal Fire can close this one out 2-0.
Eternal Fire recover, and they take 9 rounds with them onto the T side of Aurora Gaming's map pick of Mirage. Aurora Gaming need to win this map to stay alive in the best of 3 series and in the RMR.
This could be elimination for Aurora looming. Eternal Fire in a good position now to close us out 2-0 and stay in contention for the major. XANTARES leading the charge on the server, 21 kills to his name. The next closest, Major and Chiron, both on 11 apiece. So we'll see if this continues on the T side. Going to be fast up towards top mid. Imor taking contact onto A itself. Major is sitting back with that bomb, so it does suggest an A wrap is on the cards. Lucky tucked in, looking for the fight. Imor not actually able to connect with anything as XANTARES goes down. Railway, a nice kill to open things up, and Lucky deals with Imor as well.
Great start. Paz does trade onto Railway, and Woxic has spotted out the player towards B. That bomb originally made its way over, but Eternal Fire are going to think better of it. They're going to track all the way back towards spawn. Paz, the only opener for Eternal Fire, is now looking to walk that a little bit further forward. Going to wait for his teammates to group up. Now they're going to plan a new direction for their attack.
It's a 2-2 split for Aurora. It's reasonable in a 3v4. Knowing that you should get at least 1 on the trade, and that's a nice bit of damage onto Major. Very long range dink with the USP. Doesn't quite finish the job. Lucky has dealt with Woxic, so now it is just Paz left in a 1 versus 4 as all his teammates have fallen. Aurora looked well positioned to get this pissed around, unless Paz can pull off a miracle, and no, not going to be the case. Lucky deals with him, and the pistol goes the way of Aurora.
What a round from Lackey as well. The fact that he's not only killed a player out towards A, he's then long-range dinked 2 guys out towards short. So much damage being done. Aurora work their way in, immediately buy up 4 M4s as well. And for Eternal Fire, they're not going to invest a penny.
The Aurora playing the long game here. Don't want to be holding on to MP9s and scouts as this gets deep. Only issue is Lucky doesn't have head armor, so that could be a problem if they're overwhelmed with Glocks. But Chiron is well doubled up over towards B. It's a nice couple of kills to find. All that control secured, they can focus their attentions to defense over on the A site. Which should be inevitable. Push from Sugar with the MP9 as well is going to catch off anyone if they do decide to make their way back, but no. E-Ramp is the target, going to start to make their way out, and the M4s make quick work of things from long range.
Yeah, pretty much straightforward round. Eternal Fire now back in with the investment with the AKs as well. Can get a couple of pieces of utility. And this is now the real test for Aurora. If they want to tie up the scoreline, if they want to stay alive in the series, they need to survive not only just against XANTARES, but the entire roster and army of this Turkish super team. Paz immediately dropping the smoke down towards top middle. It could be a quick one out towards B.
Looking likely as they all group up, ready to go for this hit, juggling some utility around so that Imor can keep them interested by throwing bits and pieces out towards mid. And look at the stack from the CTs. They have 4 over towards A, which means if they do decide to commit to this hit to B early, it's only going to be Delusion. He has got a smoke that he's ready to drop upon any contact, playing that classic jump jiggle peek. Here come the smokes, 1 in towards window, 1 in towards connector, flash thrown out as well. That's going to continue keeping pressure over here, but a rotate has now started to come over towards the B bomb site. This is slightly more defended. And more smoke up as well, but I doubt he's going to be respecting this.
Because Delusion, it's all on him, but Woxic will strike Chiron in towards the bench, though does eliminate Major. Railway's here in close proximity, but Imor and Paz combine. That's the bomb site completely overwhelmed. And considering that Aurora had the information because they pushed ramp, and then they had Sugar all the way out towards Palace, I feel like the rotation should have come over a little bit faster. Nevertheless, 2 versus 2. They can still give this one a look in. There's a kit on Lackey as well.
Yeah, chat's here. Smoke for Sugar. Flashbang can be used to support, but it's all on Lucky. Sugar brought down low in that engagement with Woxic. Paz, this angle difficult to clear, and he is going to be dealt with. Paz activates, and now Woxic tucked in, gets an easy kill, but I want to highlight as well the MP9 duel. Voxic loses out. Sorry, XANTARES loses out the AK against an MP9. So that's a nice little pat on the back for Sugar to win that one.
Yeah, I mean, MP9, more standard accuracy than the FAMAS.
Yeah,
so,
famously.
Yeah. I will keep bringing it up because it's a travesty.
Yeah.
No.
Fast to be again.
Oh, this is
Mac
quick.
10s. Really quick. Responses here. They've got players dropping the utility to try and stave this one off. Kyron, though, fully smoked off, and Imor has found the opening. Delusion's rotated over, using a one-way to do damage. Voxic does get the kill onto Kyron, though. It's 3 versus 4 now, and not really a good way in here. Smokes, mollies, blocking off every piece of vision.
Yeah, that smoke wasn't intentional. That was thrown in by Eternal Fire. Just completely missed the mark. Fortunately for the Aurora, couldn't capitalize upon it, and there's so much utility. Just forcing Aurora back. Want to hold on to these rifles. Keep 3 M4s into the next. But Eternal Fire, it's just a quick change of pace to get them their 11th.
Yeah, I like it. Don't let Kyron get comfortable either on this CT side when he is such a dangerous presence. Lucky. Ooh. Major. Oh, timing.
No way.
Oh my god. Okay, it's made noise. Oh my god. What? You shouldn't be winning that one. You take the upgrade, though.
I just cannot believe some of the timings we've seen just today. That's so unfortunate.
You're
Well,
telling
one
me.
of the rifles removed. Yeah,
So
I know.
lucky.
Like, yeah, I can't really tell it to Lackey though.
Well, if you watch us back the VOD.
Lackey, that's unlucky.
Yeah, that's unlucky, Lucky. Sorry, buddy. It's not good. Happens. A lot here for Aurora into this one. A couple of M4s. Kyron boosted up. A bit of a cheeky angle. Really, it's all on Railway and Delusion in this round. You can see the pressure is on them. Delusion is pushed out to a nice little off angle. Major almost steals with Kyron. Not quite able to get it done.
This could be everything though. This battle in towards middle. Delusion's trying to tuck himself around the corner. Paz will go forward, not expecting that one. Second M4's in towards window as well as XANTARES. Looks like he's all clear Delusion. So that's half of the threat removed. 4 versus 4, Railway. He can't really peek this at all.
Delusion just crouch walking slowly backwards, hoping no one peeks into him. Head down. And Darius pops up onto the bench, sees this guy just shuffling backwards towards him. He'll take it. For more as well. He's going to be the one aggressing onto the A-bomb. Sight bomb is behind him, and XANTARES is good for the kill onto Lackey. Cleans that one up, and Railway, what a timing! Oh, can't quite convert the double. 1 HP for XANTARES. That could have been it. Now Sugar has nothing left. He's also pushed their smoke. They're not respecting them, but it doesn't matter. Voxic deals with him, and Eternal Fire get their 12th.
Again, another expected round for Eternal Fire, considering it's just 2 rifles being brought over, but Delusion, once he gets his first kill here and he can't really escape, it just means that the rifle can't be recovered for the rest of the CT side. And yeah, Railway nearly makes that one doable. But here's the full investment again for the CT side. Fighting for survival, fighting to not be eliminated, remember. Aggression from Lackey. Does miss the smoke though, so thinks better of it.
Railway ready to swing on contact. Lucky also looking for the fight. Mid is definitely the aim of the game. Alright, he's going to start to fall back as all this utility comes through from Eternal Fire. Paz looking for the opener. Lucky just get the trade as he finds it. He's still staying alive here. Manages to take down XANTARES, but the trades are good, going even each way. Still 2 players over to the big bomb site though, so if they do decide to commit, they have to get past Sugar and Kyron. Should be aware of this though, because they have hit this site a few times with these 2 defenders in place. Now Kyron is starting to look for info. He's been hurt. Voxic's got his ears to the ground. Sugar deals with Imor. So now they definitely should be aware of these 2 players. Surely, what a swing from Voxic deals with Kyron. I know Sugar is here as well. Good swing out though. Now puts it onto Major in a 1 versus 2. He's going to drop down. Well, Sugar's just going to slink away. Waiting for Delusion to come up from short so he can swing out and support that way. Major has to find one of these duels, has to put this into a 1 versus 1 and almost catches the timing, but Sugar is good for it.
Yeah, Sugar's got his ears as well. Good stuff from Aurora. Making sure that they don't lose too many players in the mix, especially when they know that short to B pressure is on. Sugar, really nice triple kill here. 12 to 9, no AWP in play on either side of the server. Economy is very frail for both of these sides. It's a definite swing round here. Whoever wins this will be in control for the next few rounds.
Nice opener. Railway. He's had a bit of a rough one here. It's only getting rougher as he goes down early in towards window. This is the man that's not having a rough one. He's having a great one, XANTARES. Even a pick double duo, but XANTARES is dealt with. Chiron finds him, puts back into a 4 versus 4. The bomb going to be recovered by Major. Got a player up and towards Palace and 2 in mid, so an A split looking like it's on the cards. Delusion is here. He's going to boost his way up to try and peek into connector, and they got this player tucked in towards the soundage as well. Lucky ready to swing out on this fight. Delusion making the distraction play, and now Lucky activates. Nelly no, he's here, but he still stands and delivers with the kill. Only good for the 1 though, and Delusion is spammed through the wall. Goes down. Chiron is rotated over though and catches Major off guard. Trey comes through immediately, and once again it's Sugar in the clutch.
He's been good for them though, rotating through towards CT. That bomb, it's not been planted. Eternal Fire just waiting, biding their time. 30 seconds left or thereabouts. Peeking around the corner, Sugar. Wondering where they've got to. They're not clearing him here. Oh, he spotted out the bomb. He's just going to walk around the corner. He can literally eliminate Emor in just a second. Does win out the gunfight. Now it's a 1 versus 1. Looking the correct way as well. Woxic is over here towards jungle, but Sugar, he's just sticking the bomb. That's going to be the defuse. Aurora will take 10.
What a clutch from Sugar. The 1 versus 2 plays it to perfection. Gets that opening kill, catches the timing, and then just has the guts just to stick it. Knows that often players will try and flank around, drop into connector, and take that fight based on where it was planted for. There was still a smoke up, so he relied on that, giving him a little bit of cover as well. It just works out perfectly. Pros do not fake. That is the lesson Eternal Fire have to take into this round. And their answer, it's fast towards B, and there are 3 CTs here. It's the perfect stack, but Delusion always fully blinded as he crosses, and Immor, just the drive-by, gets it done. But Chiron tucked in, doubles up, can't get the third, but Sugar is unaccounted for, tucked in towards the back. But he's in the flames, and he's going to burn, but not until he gets a kill. And he's still standing, still looking for the fight, and gets another. Now it's another 1 versus 2. This time it's Eternal Fire, with Kaz having to pull it off, and Railway in the smoke denies.
Sugar has been absolutely insane since they swapped to the defense. Multi-kill after multi-kill. Really good stuff. And what a read from Aurora. They hedged their bets. They placed 3 players on that B bomb site, and it's just enough. Because if Sugar isn't there, then Eternal Fire take complete control of that bomb site. So by correctly guessing, correctly making the read that it's going to be a faster one from Eternal Fire, they get that one close. They bring it back to within 1 again, and look at the money. Look at what Eternal Fire are investing into this round.
Good stuff from Aurora. Talked about them. This is their map pick. They look like the favorite coming into this. Not a lot on record for Eternal Fire. These T sides looking to be a little bit of a struggle. All the momentum with Aurora. Was a 10-5 half. No, sorry, 9-6 half. The fact that they've been able to bounce this back, almost closing the distance, and looking like they will. I mean, Eternal Fire don't have a lot into this one.
Neither does Delusion, though. MP9 trying to contend with a Tech 9. Should be the SMGs all day long, and it will be. No armor. So a little bit further forward here. Woxic does catch him out.
Nice
So that's
flash.
an even trade.
It's a flash thrown through to support that pick. Woxic was blinded but did dodge it. Only half caught him. Important game for the momentum because of that economy. Aurora will be reset. Most likely. I'll have 3 players that can buy into the next. Eternal Fire, just gone quiet. Spread out across the map, looking to see if an opening presents itself. If any eager push comes through. Surprised XANTARES isn't holding one of those AKs, to be honest.
Hasn't really done too much this second half. Only chimed in with a couple of kills. Emo about to be flashed through short though. It's gonna be another B split. And now this SMG has to contend. Sugar goes 1-for-1. Chiron will try and step in because he's rotated over already. XANTARES will fall on short in the meanwhile. Chiron doesn't quite stay alive. Emor wins out the gunfight. That's quite crucial because that means the bomb can be planted. Lackey just going to go straight through the window. Gets caught off guard by Emor. That's a little bit of a costly mistake because Railway, he's thrown into this clutch. Emor brought down low. Knows roughly where he is, but now needs to contend with Woxic. Never mind. Emor completely removes Railway's head off his shoulders. Eternal Fire somehow steal that one away.
I felt like a bit of a mistake there, pushing through the smoke, right? XANTARES gets caught off in mid. Railway is on this flank. If he'd just been a little bit more patient, they could have played this 2v2 a little bit more evenly. Decides to go for hero play, pushes through the smoke, and is punished for it. Now look at Aurora. They're forced up into it, which means everything's on the line. Eternal Fire get this one, and they'll be in a good position to get up to 15.
Last day. Aki's here though with a rifle. Has got Delusion with the scout in close support. But is it all fall silent over Mirage? Eternal Fire, they're lining up the utility. They're going to go for this in just a few seconds.
The smokes, Delusion trying to position to deal with Palace player. Good for smoke in response to block off that angle, but they're not going to respect it. Lucky on the side, looking for the kill, drops the bomb as well. Emor removed. XANTARES is good on the trade, but look at the damage that's been done. Railway trying to spam back through, but XANTARES has come up big. You mentioned he's been a little bit quiet on this T side, but he's found a double water shot from Major. Look from Sugar onto Major, looking for more. Paz has dealt with one, and it's all starting to fall apart. They are low, though, which makes this scout so much more effective. Deagle as well. One bullet could do it. Bomb, it's dropped out in the open. XANTARES needs to come up big here, looking to see if a boost comes through. Paz is repositioning as well. Join up with his teammate. XANTARES moves towards the gap. Can hold this pixel angle. I don't know, both these CTs looking towards CT, and Delusion gets deleted. Sugar now the only one left, 1 versus 2. Already hit one incredible shot, but they're even shooting. Oh, gets the tag as well, but can't quite finish the kill.
What a moment from Paz as well. Just steps up, deletes Delusion, as you just said. I mean, the scout, that could have been the way back in for Aurora because those players were so low. Doesn't happen. Eternal Fire, they get 14. He said they fully invested in Aurora. They're looking to potentially just do the same again. They're just going to keep on buying. It's just Eagles and armor.
It's time to force up into this one. Oh, nice little dink. Through the edge of the wall. Saves Woxic's life. Deagle should have got that kill otherwise. He's going to get away with his life and gets the leg onto Lucky in response. Now they start to group up, take mid control. Not a lot from Aurora to contest this one because they don't have those rifles. Eternal Fire get the map control for free. This really comes down to the read from Aurora. Do they go for a stack on one side? Do they gamble it? And indeed they do. 4 to B. It's a risky play, but it is the right one.
It is for now. But look at Emor. He could potentially clear out Lackey here. And then there's a way to get onto the A bomb site. Does adjust the crosshair. Lackey just going to try and run away. XANTARES with the Molotov though. Lackey's still here. Good shot on towards Paz. Maybe even a second, but not quite. Brought down low earlier, and now all the kills are just flooding into the feed for Eternal Fire. Aurora, they gamble wrong. Rotating in through CT. 3 of these players trying to make it work, but Eternal Fire, they're just doing all of the damage. XANTARES and Emor, but it's only Sugar left. A few of these players are still low, though.
A to the noggin. Gonna make it a little bit more painful. And while the AWP in the back lines deals with Sugar, Eternal Fire get up to map series point, and it is elimination point now for Aurora. Every single round now could be their last at the RMRs.
Take a look after the replays of what the economic situation is saying for Aurora, but I feel like it's not going to be too great. And yeah, there it is. Deagle, Scout, MP9, M4 all need to combine in unison to keep Aurora alive at the RMR. And it doesn't feel great when you look at it.
Doesn't feel great. Delusion, the only rifle, boosted up with an elevated angle in towards mid. Obviously taking his chances at the jump peeking player. Not quite going to hit that shot. For Eternal Fire, they can just spread. They can look for these openings because it's a similar situation to the round prior, and they know it. They take mid control. So this boost from Delusion could do a lot of work. XANTARES is going to peek straight into it, and that's the kill. A good opener for Aurora. Now Paz is looking for the response. He's managed to creep up catwalk silently. Continuing to push forward as well. Oh, he's spotted. Shot in the back from Connector. He has to fall back, but now the rest of the team is here. Delusion gets a second, and they are still fighting. Emor goes down to Railway. Major and Woxic are now left alone, but now it's just Woxic. 1 versus 3. Bomb is dropped to the opponents, and Delusion saves the day. Gets a double up at the end and keeps Aurora in it.
God, we said this, didn't we? In between map 1 and map 2, Delusion, he's always that player for Aurora just to kind of get them back in. Whether it's a clutch, whether it's a hero moment. What a round from that man. Especially with these lesser known organizations. I've said it throughout the day. It's just a little bit of an audition, a little bit of a platform to show that you can hang with the big dogs. And the fact that he's so instrumental in all these clutch moments. Something to watch out for. One for the future, most definitely. Delusion even peeking on in. That's 2 leg shots.
You don't see that every day. HE not able to do much on the follow-up. Now Delusion can start to hit some nice shots. Emor removed. They're going to be regrouping back towards B, seeing if they can hit this side of the map. But with 2 players limping, it's going to be an unlikely success. Sugar on this boosted angle from the bench is going to be difficult to deal with. And we've got a player in short as well. Sugar going to fall off on the contact. Tyron is here as well. This one should be easy enough to clean up. Sugar getting it all done. Chiron gets 1 in the mix, but it's a nice clean one for Aurora. Now there's only 2 rounds separating these 2 teams.
Still doable for Aurora. Still can recover. Still can make it towards overtime. Need to win out Mirage to see Nuke. Need to win out Mirage to continue the steps needed here at the RMR to maybe make it through to that major. But it feels also difficult.
Contest in mid again. Aurora not going to be seeing anyone from the Eternal Fire side early. Delusion's now taking a look in towards underpass, see if anyone's home there, and not going to find anybody either. Eternal Fire is sitting back at the moment. And Tara's going to get flashed into apartments for a peek, but not going to spot anybody. He's going to start to fall back. Bomb over towards T-spawn still, and it's quite the spread. Another smoke going to be deployed in towards window. Looks like Paz and Rockstick are interested in retaking this control, but they have to get past Delusion, who's holding this with the AWP. Misses the shot though. There's a fine angle and he falls off, so mid control is established. Paz continues to push forward, but Delusion is still holding strong in connector with the AWP. Paz is about to walk straight into him, but Delusion repositions, falls back into the smoke and gets away.
That's space though. That's space for Eternal Fire to work in towards middle. There is a player in ladder though. Chiron is here. So he could be the sticking point if they do elect to split in, but no, they're heading up towards connector instead. Lackey now has to try and survive on this bomb site. He dispatches the first player effectively. Emor swings out, even dies in his own Molotov. Chiron now coming in from that ladder position. Eternal Fire, they're falling apart. This could be 15-14.
Different one. He's been spotted as well, and he's going to go down. One round now separating these two teams. Aurora wanting to push us to overtime to stay in the RMRs. Every single round mattering now from Aurora. And they are showing that they are here to play. Just need one more. No fist bumps.
Not allowed.
Not allowed. Mental fist bump, an emotional fist bump, which bumps straight to the heart.
Have a little bit of a pause. Just a few seconds left. See what Eternal Fire can bring into this one, because it's going to be the full investment from Aurora. They've got money to burn. Take a look at the side of Eternal Fire. It doesn't fill you the most confidence. This looks like it really will go to overtime. I mean, you got Tech 9s and 1 AK. It's on XANTARES, though.
A lot of overtimes we've seen here at the RMR. This is outrageous. Can we add one more to the tally? Delusion looking like he wants to take us there. Finds the opener on to Paz. Now he can post up with this AWP and keep B on lock. And XANTARES has made his way through the underpass. Only 2 players over on this A side because of this early B lane. XANTARES pushed off by that incendiary. Does just lick his feet a little bit. Boost called off. XANTARES is looking. He needs to be the one that finds the impact. He's been given that AK. Molotov to allow him a bit of space. Chiron is trying to fight it, trying to find this duel. They're not accounting for him. He's going for the spray and he still can't convert because he just manages to get away. Now Major, he's going to go down, and Chiron is there to deal with Woxic. Railway got XANTARES, and Imor is all that is left. We are going to overtime on Mirage.
What a recovery from Aurora. They managed to get it done. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, it's going to be overtime. We're going to see whether Aurora can come back in, take us to a decider.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, it wouldn't be the RMRs if it wasn't in overtime. Eternal Fire versus Aurora. Aurora, with their RMR lives on the line, have pushed us to overtime on the second map of Mirage.
Yeah, playing really well on the CT side, our Aurora. They're just catching off Eternal Fire, especially in towards middle. Eternal Fire, they were winning the rounds when they were executing out on the bomb site. It's been a little bit more direct, too much firepower for the CT side to handle, but all the money has been reset. Wipe the slate clean, dust the sweat off your brow, and strap yourselves in, because this overtime could be a long one.
Chiron, 25 kills. You know he's only 2 kills behind XANTARES? He was 10 kills behind him when we changed halves. That's a resurgence. Delusion of the AWP. Oh, the jig off and XANTARES does fire off the shot. He's going back for more. Punishes, removes XANTARES. That's a big kill to find. He's standing strong as well. Smoke out towards connector. Does look like A is inevitable. Major is throwing out a smoke as well. It's going to be Palace. These players going to be making their way out from Railway, throwing a smoke up that way. And he's standing and fighting, but Immo does get the kill. Back out towards CT though. He's not smoked off and he's just standing and fighting. 2 easy kills for him, and now Moxic is left alone. The only one left on this T side in this first round of overtime. And it just feels like nothing can be done.
Oh, doesn't even hit the shot. Delusion swings in, collects 2. Very big kills to take as well. XANTARES and Woxic, 2 of the heaviest hitters for Eternal Fire. And that was interesting. Eternal Fire, they just wanted to work their way out towards Palace with these smokes, but they didn't smoke off CT, so Lackey just had free reign. He could just stand still, didn't need to move a muscle. I could just wait for them to walk into his crosshair. Middle, accounted for by Delusion, even eliminates XANTARES, so that split of the attack couldn't come in. Aurora, get off to a hot streak to start off overtime.
Yeah, it felt like they were relying on XANTARES to meet up and sort of come out through connector there, and the fact he goes down just sort of makes the attack quite one-dimensional. This time mid, once again, nice nade thrown forth. There's a bit of damage. Delusion playing around the smoke. Has to be careful because Paz is on his tail. Gets that kill. That's an opener going the way of Eternal Fire. Not to mention they have now gotten all this control in towards mid. See already Lucky is starting to sweat. He's repositioning. Railway here to support and connector. Congratulations.
Careful. Ooh. Railway's accounting for this. He's going to creep forward. Could catch Paz off guard here. He's going to. That's a really big kill to find.
They commit now to the B bomb side though. It is completely open. Everyone's rotated. Just now a player's going to be coming back, and Chiron. He has been the man to deliver for Aurora. He's the only one on the side. Has to come up big. That's the first kill on Immo. Looking for more. Swinging out and deals with Major. It's a one-man wrecking machine for Aurora. Eternal Fire are being extinguished. He is almost coming up with every single kill. XANTARES so denies his reign of terror. And he's going to get flanked by Lackey. Aurora. They managed to recover that round after Eternal Fire found that opener.
What a round by Chiron. Just the fact he stays alive and then just swings out at the perfect moment. Woxic just caught with nades in his hand as well. Not to mention Paz. Railway catches him off guard. And look at this hold. Completely just isolates every single gunfight perfectly. Even this third one spots XANTARES, whose target selection is so much better.
He's now tied up with XANTARES. Not something I expected to see. Clear that halftime break, and Lucky's found the opener. XANTARES not going to get his 30th this round. But Chiron's certainly looking for his. Pushing out in towards the middle. Going to be swinging out and just about finds the kill. The trade does come through, but once again, it's just a Major left alone. Eternal Fire getting picked apart on this T side. It feels like they cannot make any headway. It's looking like it's going to be a flawless CT half in overtime.
That's what Aurora needed as well. Eternal Fire and Major. They'll need to replicate the same successes moving on into that second half. Although, maybe he could do it. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe he could walk forward and find all of these kills. I mean, look at the rotations. There's only one player here. It is Delusion on the AWP, and it looks like Major is just going to walk across the window. Delusion will nail him. Aurora just need one round on this T side. They found 6 in regulation, and it was these quicker plays, just taking the fight straight to Eternal Fire, that found them the success.
Double AWP coming out immediately for Eternal Fire. Major with his over towards the B bomb site. It was quite difficult for Aurora to do it. It does feel like one round should be doable. 3 opportunities to do it. Once again, Major getting boosted up with the AWP. Can hold this line in towards apartments. There are quite a few players on the other side. Delusion is going to walk straight into him. Oh, the timing for Major. That is so unfortunate. Delusion now just going to continue to accelerate and gets a second. He's wanting to take this all the way to nuke as he's found 3. Looking for the 4th as well. This man cannot be stopped. Pushing all the way through. Sugar on the flank as well. This is fantastic from Aurora. Chiron does get removed by Immor. Bombs planted and Delusion is set up. Just Immor left. He is dealt with. And Aurora take Mirage.
Yeah, they do not want to go down kicking and screaming. They want to fight tooth and nail across this entire series. 2 maps is not enough. We're going to need a decider to find out which one of these 2 teams is going to be eliminated from the RMR. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll see you in just a few minutes.